So PeopleService has been in the water and wastewater industry for more than 30 years. What's GIS mapping and what do you map?
So GIS mapping is three-letter letters for geographic information systems. Basically, it just uses satellite to pinpoint a location. So traditionally, we map water and wastewater infrastructure. So your hydrants, your manhole covers, your water valves, meter pits, and then we connect the lines. And we can also map storm sewers, utility poles, stop signs, stop lights. There's multiple layers that can be added. And the latest thing we've been doing is cemeteries as well. It's kind of a pain point for municipalities when they have all these historical documents and they have a cemetery that's very old, and it's challenging to communicate to loved ones of where their loved ones are. So we've used the GIS technology to map that and build a little cemetery infrastructure for a city.
So outside of digitizing records and the benefits that you've already listed, can you tell us a little bit more about how a city could benefit from this service?
Really, it's a dashboard of everything that's working in a city from an infrastructure standpoint. So from a maintenance, it will help a city understand if they're having issues for water, wastewater, signs, whatever the layer is, certain part of town. They can kind of manage their capital improvement based on the data that they have in a cloud version software. And probably the biggest thing is the institutional knowledge is all cataloged right there. So when you have a long tenured city employee that has all the knowledge up in the brain there, and they either retire or they go somewhere else, you lose a lot of that knowledge. So this is a way to capture that, so when you onboard or you have an existing staff, they have access to all the information of the individual that's been there for a long time.
So what's the process if a city wants to begin with GIS mapping? How do they get started?
Well, first thing to do is to shoot me an email, cmcmillan@peopleservice.com, and I'll have a few questions. Basically, it's just the number of data points. So if we're going to do your water and wastewater, how many hydrants, how many meters do you have, how many valves do you have, that sort of thing. If it's signs or if it's utility poles, same thing. If it's a cemetery, how many plots, how many cards or documents do you have, because we have to understand how long it's going to take to digitize that stuff. So, but no, I'll answer any questions. Just shoot me an email.
Thanks.
You bet.